metrics, like what kind of person I am off the field. If I'm like a nice person, if I'm a more introvert, if I'm like a person that likes to, well, for me, I'm going to talk about me. I'm a dog person. I love dogs. Like, I have two of them. Yeah, I have two of them. And most of the time, you'll catch me like in nature walking with dogs. So I'm a nature guy. I'm a dog guy. And I want NFL teams to know that about me. Like, I'm not a guy that likes to go out and party. Of course, I'm young. I'll go out sometimes, but like most of the time, I'm with my dogs. I'm inside, probably working out or stretching. Like, I want guys to know like I take this profession seriously. I take taking care of my body seriously, and I'm ready to be a pro.
Jared, how would you describe yourself as a player?
You get the best of both worlds. You get someone that can stop the run, and you get someone that can rush the passer. So I feel like I'm a complete three-tech, but I'm also somebody that can still learn, like, you know, different rushing techniques or stopping the run techniques. So I feel like as far as like a player, like I'm a run stopper and also a pass rusher.
A lot of people opt out of bowl games and things like that at this part of the season. Why is it important for you guys, all the players, to come here and showcase their talents in this particular type of game?
I think it's important just because I feel like NFL teams focus on, they watch the practice and they watch the game, but they also see like your mindset. Like, say if you get like a bone bruise or something like throughout the week and you decide to take yourself out of the game, like I know NFL teams are gonna look at that and be like, hey, this guy's not mentally tough. He's gonna put on us like late in the season, like stuff like that. So I feel like even if you like, of course, if you break something that can like mess up your career, like obviously sit down. But I'm the type of guy that's gonna push through like a bone bruise. So, like, say if my ankle's not like rolled all the way, like, or to where like it prevents me from playing, like I'm gonna play anyway. I can play through pain, like, and I also show I can overcome adversity too. Gelato and sugar. Gelato is my bigger. He's my bigger boy. He's like a cane corso pit. He's about 5. He's about to turn 5. It's coming August on the 21st. And then my sugar, she's about to turn 1 in a couple days right now, and she's a little Argentina, all white.
How do they get involved in your workouts? Do they walk them or you run with them?
No. No, I probably wouldn't be able to focus if I had my dogs with me working out. But I try to tire them out as far as like going on trails and stuff. So I told you I like to walk. I like to be on trails and stuff. So you catch me like on Katy Trail, like that's right where I live right now, like on around Skyline Trinity. And you just see like I'm out there just running with them or just throwing the ball. I do like a lot of recall practice. Like I'll let them run around a little bit, and then like I'll call their name just so like I can work on my recall. And I'll give them like little tricks. So I train them a little bit. Yeah.
Just a general background question. When did you first pick up a football and strap on a helmet?
That was my junior year in high school. My junior year in high school.
Okay, late bloomer. What about the game do you love most?
The violence. I like striking people. I like hitting people. I played basketball. For like my first early years in like high school, and people always used to say like I should play football just because like I played with like such like a physical mindset. Like, I just played physical, so they was just like try to play football, and kind of just translated into like being a good D lineman or a good tight end. So I play tight end first.
Yeah. Where do you think that aggression stems from?
I'll probably say just the way I grew up. New York, like New York is a little gritty. Like you gotta have a certain edge about yourself to walk around there. So I would say it's the way I grew up.
What are your earliest memories of the NFL, watching it, favorite players, and when did that dream of yours begin?
Remember I told you I played basketball first. I started playing. I watched football with my pops around when I was 8 or something. And we ain't really watched D linemen. It was more like Eli Manning and like different DeVell Revis. Like I watched DeVell Revis. Like it's crazy. I met DeVell Revis like at this little get together, like a little event he threw, and he got to like meet like a football team. I played for like the Brooklyn Pit Bulls like for like 2 years, and I was like the fat kid, like the fat kid that was running around with the trash bags because I was overweight. But like, I got a chance to meet DeVell Revis and stuff like that. But he my father, he tried to like implement football in my life, but because of where I grew up at, like basketball was more like the sport to play.
Right. Go ahead.
But yeah, I always loved football. I just wasn't around it.
What does your dad think of you now, being in the position you are to play at the highest level of the game?
He's proud of me. He's very proud of me. He's happy that like I'm getting a chance to live out his dream because he wanted to play football too. He wanted to be around, go to the league and stuff like that. But he had the right people around him telling him to do the right stuff. It was a different time back then, he didn't have the right people around him. So I do, and I have the right people around me, and I also have like my parents that want nothing but the best for me. So it's like I had a good circle around me.
You probably think about him often when you're strapping up in practice in the weight room.
Yeah, like this is his dream. I'm really not his dream, but like I also this is my dream too. I want to be a football player.
I know you did a first couple of years at Miami and then at SMU. How do you think being a Mustang maybe put you on the national stage a little bit more, especially with this past season?
Well, I feel like SMU. I feel like people kind of doubted us at first, like coming into the season. People weren't like expecting like us to have the season that we were having, and it kind of like lit a spark under us. Like that's why I feel like every game that people like were deciding, oh yeah, we're not gonna win this game, or we're gonna lose this game badly, we're gonna get blown up by this team. It kind of like lit a spark under us. So like I don't know, like I really don't know.
How was playing with SMU? How do you think that's ready for this next step?
It was actually my coach Tibbs. He got me right for this for this season, and I only been with him for 6 months, but he was a big part of this whole process. Like as far as like SMU, like he was a major part of like everything. He helped me like off the field, he helped me on the field, he helped me in any aspect of my life. So yeah.
When you think about where you grew up and then you come down here to Texas and you see how big football is down here, could you ever imagine that? Because basketball, so I'm from New York, so I know basketball is really big. Could you imagine how big football was here and what do you think of it?
Nah, I didn't. Y'all, what's it called? The high school games out here be. I went to one. I guess I went to one. I forgot the name of the school, but like it was a big school, and like it kind of reminded me of like New York basketball games. Like like how people cared about New York basketball games. Like everybody's coming out to those big games. Like down here, football is like everything. So I noticed that like a lot of people want to come to a high school game that I didn't know that was like really important to you guys. Yeah, it's football. Football down here is definitely big. It's a big sport, and people really appreciate it. So yeah,